just go dark and scam people. But as a person who hasn't been a victim of this, it's quite amusing.
I said that I'll fight in 10-ounce gloves. It was essentially a pro fight. Mad. But
Floyd Mayweather, you are a very insecure, unconfident, very tiny little man.
Joe Rogan has disclosed names of well-known figures he claims were deceived by Floyd Mayweather Jr. According to Rogan, Floyd acted without restraint, doing as he pleased while allegedly exploiting others through misleading investment opportunities and questionable business arrangements.
Was privy to confidential information that was crucial to him pulling off his long con. Also, he knew shit about banking.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. misled countless supporters, not only famous names. He advertised a digital coin promising shared profits and selling it as guaranteed success. Yet in truth, Floyd never purchased the token himself. Instead, he relied on his fame to push fans into investing while he exited untouched. Many later lost savings and felt betrayed by a figure they trusted. Supporters are angry, with some calling him Scamweather rather than Mayweather. This stands as another case of Floyd acting for personal gain regardless of who suffers. It shows behavior where loyalty means little when money is involved.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you Scamweather, not Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., widely recognized as Money Mayweather for displaying extraordinary riches, has now reportedly been portrayed as involved in fraudulent conduct. Even with a reputation tied to billionaire-level earnings, he faces claims of misleading and exploiting individuals, including loyal fans and well-known personalities. The contradiction appears striking. Many question how a figure who constantly speaks about building wealth could allegedly turn to questionable methods to obtain it from others. Observers find it hard to understand why someone with such massive financial accomplishments would still be connected to actions that risk harming his public image and long-term legacy.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess
It's about
what?
to drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
There's more
we're not
scamming
done
to be
yet,
done.
and it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God.
for me.
That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking didn't.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
In a recent video, Floyd Mayweather Jr. claimed that each time he advertises a product or increases his earnings, critics immediately label him as broke. That reaction reveals a defensive mindset along with rising public doubt about his business moves. Rather than confronting the fraud allegations linked to his name, Floyd shifts the focus and presents himself as someone unfairly targeted by opinion. This approach follows a familiar pattern, emphasizing achievements while avoiding discussion of the questionable actions connected to them.
Warren Buffett, that's in his 80s or 90s, that can still make a ton of money. The Waltons that own Walmart. Bill Gates can still make computers. But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say anything about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but soon as somebody black does it, your people, your own people say, oh, he's
Floyd Mayweather Jr. faced further criticism after Jake Paul stated that payment had not been completed to Logan Paul following their bout. Logan had reportedly been guaranteed a payout worth millions, yet according to Jake, he was still awaiting the full amount. Jake went as far as alleging that financial struggles were the true reason behind the delay. For a figure who frequently highlights immense wealth, failing to settle agreed obligations raises serious doubts. As a result, the powerful image of prosperity he presents may appear less solid and more like an illusion.
Jake, true or false, and why did Floyd Mayweather fully pay up Logan Paul for their fight?
I'm not God, but my spidey senses tell me nah.
I can guarantee me and Logan Paul, we can go out and make $100 million or more.
And so you think he didn't pay up just because he hasn't got the money?
I think he probably spent it on all the girls he pays to be around him.
Logan Paul reached out to us and said that he wanted to do another exhibition. Now, this is the same guy that said he didn't get paid. If he did get paid, he wouldn't be trying to get another payday.
He had the audacity to tell the media that I asked for a rematch. Let me just set the record straight. If I haven't been paid for the first one, why would I ask you for a second fight knowing I'm probably also not going to get paid the money that I was owed for my work? Second off, they asked us for a rematch.
Floyd is broke, man. I've been saying it the whole entire time.
Even personal relationships were not spared from Floyd's money-related disputes. 50 Cent shared that he stood by Floyd Mayweather Jr. during his time in jail, handling business matters and supporting his promotions. Despite that loyalty, the millions he was owed were never repaid. Rather than settling the matter privately like a true friend, Floyd allowed the situation to turn into public conflict. This has led many to believe that his sense of loyalty is driven purely by finances, and when repayment is involved, even close friendships lose their value.
This rapper handed Floyd Mayweather the only L of his career. When you Google Floyd, you'll see he's the proud owner of a flawless record, 50 wins and 0 losses. But this record is objectively false. Money May is actually 50-1. The man who gleefully boasts victory over Floyd is 50 Cent. For most of the 2000s, they were friends. Then in 2012, after Floyd got out of prison, 50 claimed Floyd owed money. Fast forward to 2014, and Floyd threw shade at 50 during the interview. 50 responded by issuing one of the most outrageous troll jobs in internet history.
If you could read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to.
50 quickly followed up to announce Jimmy Kimmel would televise Floyd attempting to read. Even more offensively, 50 downgraded the challenge from Harry Potter to Cat in the Hat. He's even announced his intent to get in the ring with them. Floyd refused to take the challenge, which to me is basically an admission he can't read. Until Floyd either knocks him out or proves he can read at a 3rd grade level, my scorecard reads 50-1. I'm Frank Michael Smith, and that's my take.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has openly said that people dislike him because he constantly shows off his billions and boasts about his wealth. However, what he fails to grasp is that the frustration is not rooted in his financial success. The anger comes from claims that he uses money and status to deceive, disrespect, and take advantage of others. When power is used to exploit people, negative reactions are unavoidable. It is his arrogance and behavior that drive the resentment, not the fact that he is
takedowns, submissions, kicks, all that jazz. But he's choosing to fight Floyd in a boxing fight just for money, just like Conor McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him. And he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. One of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but I want to show you, when I show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like fucking $5 million. And so you hate him. People hate him.
He creates envy.
Yes.
Gervonta Davis, who was once signed under Floyd's promotional leadership, later spoke out after separating from him. Davis suggested that he was not handled fairly and implied that control and profit mattered more to Floyd than treating fighters properly. His remarks strengthened ongoing accusations that Floyd Mayweather Jr. uses his influence less to support athletes and more to benefit himself at their expense.
So we got more boxing news allegations that Floyd Money Mayweather has gone broke. Now, personally, I don't believe it, but you got Tank making posts. You got other people from Saudi Arabia. making posts. So y'all let me know in the comments if y'all really believe this or if they just making these stories up.
Floyd Mayweather is super rich, that he's super balling, and that he's rich beyond belief and all of this stuff, but you guys can't believe the hype, yo. I just got tipped off by one of my homies in Saudi. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have a very good relationship with a lot of the princes in Saudi are my homies. You know, I've known them for over 15 years. Listen, man, Floyd Mayweather owes a lot of people in the Middle East a lot of money.
Gervonta Davis continued speaking out, stating that Floyd failed to compensate him correctly for his bouts. Even though Davis brought in huge revenue and was positioned as a major attraction, he says the payments he received never matched what he had earned. According to his account, the financial rewards did not reflect his value or the success he helped generate under Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like you come back and help too. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type of shit. And a lot of people think like when I be
I mean, I just have better manager, agent, all that.
Deji has secured the bag. After YouTuber Deji's recent boxing match against professional boxer Floyd Mayweather, Deji appeared on the What's Good podcast. YouTuber Mini Minter had a burning question to ask. This comes after fellow YouTuber Logan Paul fought Mayweather back in 2021 and was left unpaid.
I have to ask.
Yeah.
Just because of the Logan fight, I'm not asking how much, but did you get paid at least some of it up front?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously Logan, when he fought, he keeps talking about how he still hasn't got anything.
Yeah.
And now you have fought him.
Yeah.
You got some of it at least.
The exhibition bout featuring Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Deji also drew backlash. Viewers argued that Deji was misled, echoing similar claims made about Logan Paul previously. Floyd's approach appears to follow a pattern: generate attention, hype the event, collect payments, and leave participants with less than promised. This prompted widespread anger, with many criticizing him for repeatedly taking advantage of younger and less seasoned opponents.
Yo, is it me or did Deji just get scammed in Dubai? Deji just got scammed. The fight wasn't even... The fight got called off because he was guarding. I don't understand. And Floyd was basically taking the piss the entire time, fighting the kid. Bro, what was that? And then he changed the gloves from 14 to 10. Didn't want Jake Paul to sit ring. Man, you crazy as hell. Refund everybody.
Deji later addressed the situation, claiming that Floyd Mayweather Jr. displayed jealousy and disrespect. Deji stated that Floyd appeared resentful when fans applauded him, and that he did not provide the full payment promised after the fight. For someone so focused on being the highest earner, Floyd seemingly has no hesitation in withholding what others are owed whenever it benefits him.
In my contract, we were meant to fight 14-ounce gloves, all right? 14-ounce gloves. It's been in my contract from the beginning and to the end. Well, kind of the end. But then last minute, they're like, Floyd wants to fight in 10-ounce gloves. Eventually, I conceded. I said that I'll fight in 10-ounce gloves. It was essentially a pro fight. Mad. But you need to understand, I had a massive adrenaline dump. I was warming up and everything. Warming up with my 14-ounce gloves, whatever, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And then I get the news, 10-ounce gloves. And then it's literally an hour and a half of nothing going on. He also told me that when you get into the clinch, just tell Floyd, like, relax a little bit. And he'll relax on the power. No, trust me, he was hitting me hard. Remember, I clinched him and I'm like, bruh, relax. And you know what he said to me? Shut up. I'm I'm Floyd Mayweather. I do what I want.
The matchup between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Oscar de la Hoya remains one of the most debated moments in Floyd's career. Many observers, including fans and analysts, felt that de la Hoya deserved the victory, yet the judges awarded the win to Floyd. This outcome sparked accusations that Floyd leveraged influence and politics to secure the decision, reinforcing the perception that he manipulates circumstances for personal benefit when skill alone might not be enough to claim a triumph.
As a fighter, you know, deep down inside, you know if you win or you lose. Did you know? I felt that I won. I felt that it can go either way, especially when Mayweather's father came straight at me and he goes, Oscar, you beat my son.
Wait, he told you right after the fight?
Oh, yeah. And a funny story about that, too. We had a rematch clause in our contract. This is something I negotiated as well. If he beats me, I get a rematch. It was a 1-year clause. Guess what he did? He retired for 1 year and 1 day.
Are you joking?
No. True story. Nobody knows this, but it's in the contract.
What? So how often did you guys try to get another thing going? It was always no, not interested. No, not interested.
Yeah, not interested. I'm retiring. I'm out of the sport. But sure enough, a day after that contract was over, he announces his unretirement.
Floyd's envy extends beyond opponents he has faced in the ring. He has reportedly displayed jealousy toward Deontay Wilder, who is celebrated for his knockout ability and dynamic fighting style, qualities Floyd never relied on. Instead, Floyd's image was constructed around provocative talk and flaunting wealth rather than demonstrating sheer power or thrilling action. Observers suggest that he struggles with seeing someone else receive the attention and recognition that he has always sought for himself.
I'm about to see you run around the ring, slap here, a slap there, slap a little bit there, slap a little bit there, let me move around. No, see the champ boxes. And when that right hand of Thanos come down with all them infinity stones and put people on Dream Street, it's nighttime. He goes viral. Deontay Wilder gives viral knockouts. You don't go viral. Not for no knockouts, you don't. You definitely don't go viral for that. So I don't know what the hell you thought this was. Somebody really finna rock with you would think like, oh, well, yeah, man, you know. Oh, yeah, Floyd coming back. No, we don't give two left shoes in quicksand, Floyd. Your time has come and gone. You robbed the bank, you know, plenty of times. More power to you.
Shane Mosley, a respected veteran in the sport, publicly complimented Oscar de la Hoya, calling him the best during Floyd's prime years. Praise of that nature appears difficult for Floyd to accept and reportedly bothers him. The acknowledgement from boxing legends like Mosley, favoring de la Hoya over Floyd, seems to fuel his insecurities and resentment toward other prominent fighters.
I think if you take, we know guys are different ages, if you take Oscar, Manny, and Floyd all at their best.
Yeah, I think Oscar would have been the top one.
Really?
Yeah.
Better than, and obviously Floyd likes to call himself the best ever.
Nah.
So Oscar, you'd say, out of everyone you've ever fought, you know, so many professional fights, so many great fighters.
The reason why I say that for me in my era of Oscar is because we kind of grew up together and I knew where he came from. I knew how hard he worked.
Right.
And I've been in the room with him so many different times.
Yeah.
And every time I was in the ring with him, sparring or not sparring, it was very tough.
It was a war, yeah.
It was a war, it was tough. And he always made it tough because he really...
Floyd's alleged schemes are not limited to the ring. He reportedly endorsed several NFT initiatives that ultimately collapsed or were exposed as scams. Supporters who invested, believing they would benefit from Floyd's reputation, reportedly suffered financial losses. These projects were heavily promoted without solid foundations, leveraging his celebrity influence to attract participants, while Floyd reportedly vanished once the ventures failed.
You won't believe this. Floyd Mayweather is back in the NFT space to launch his metaverse called Mayweverse. There will be 5,000 NFTs with different utility, rarity levels, and rewards, but this NFT project is after a series of NFT and crypto scams he's started and promoted throughout the years. Some abandoned projects are Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Floyd NFT, Bored Bunny, scamming his supporters for over more than $5 million. What do you think? Follow for more NFT news.
Even Joe Rogan has criticized NFT ventures as questionable and unreliable. With Floyd linked to several of these projects, it reinforces the notion that he uses his fame to generate hype and extract money. Rogan's observations suggest that prominent media figures are recognizing Floyd's approach. His drive to be seen as the greatest athlete across all sports points to underlying insecurity. Even in retirement, he seeks the spotlight and struggles when others, like Deontay Wilder, receive praise for genuine talent and exciting performances. His envy becomes evident through his statements, behavior, and resentment toward anyone who challenges his legacy.
Really disgusting. You know, Floyd Mayweather, you are a very insecure, unconfident, very tiny little man. I'm coming out of retirement in 2020. So? Nobody gives a fuck. We rock with Deontay Wilder. The little booger nose man era is over with. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. The only reason why you were doing those numbers on pay-per-view because guess what? The Klitschko brothers had the most god-awfulest, boringest, hellacious reign in the heavyweight division where the heavyweights were basically non-existent. They were all over there in Europe and nobody gave a fuck about it. It's the only reason why, Floyd, that you were doing all these pay-per-view numbers, because trust me, had the champ been on the scene then, which is Deontay Wilder, trust me, you won numbers, but not the way you would have done, not what you did though. That's being honest, okay? Because guess what? All that shoe tapping and buck dancing and boot licking and butter biscuit eating that you do, we weren't going for. You are jealous of Deontay Wilder. You are envious of Deontay Wilder because you wish you were as big as him. You wish you had the power he had with the skill that you had, but you don't. You're a pillow-fisted, boot-licking crybaby who's an attention whore. We don't give a damn about. You no longer get support, so you telling us something, let's see who's the biggest star. Floyd, we don't fuck with you like that. You done. Oh, I'm with Gucci. How about you get a book and read, you stupid hoe? How about you do that? You illiterate retard. How about you do that? Can you even...
That wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time.